So I'm having a think about the ludicrousness of artificial intelligence. Contradiction in terms and words, folks. So I'm sitting out this 2, 3, 4 week upload ban on YouTube. The only thing I can do is edit the titles on the last video that I put on, which then allows me to inform people that the reason I'm not putting videos on it because they've banned me. And basically just for showing the notes that me and the dogs have taken for 10 years solid now, folks. And basically just mentioning that we got nutrition from this certain type of nuts. So it is what it is, isn't it? Anyway, back to the subject I want to just talk about here now, which is this farcical artificial intelligence, folks. And I keep wondering why we're not allowing ourselves to go beyond ourselves as humans to develop naturally and keep on developing instead of dumbing ourselves down to a point where we introduce this farcical artificial nonsense, as they call it, and we're dumbed down to make this thing look like it's doing its job, like it's intelligent, and it's not. Because at the end of the day, it's programmed by fucking sycophants and psychopaths, sociopaths, all of it. And it just stresses me out a bit, folks, that we're not going to our full potential. Instead of we're not even going backwards. We're just stagnating to a point where, something else is being introduced and we're being told it's going to be better than us, whether we like it or fucking not. And then what they're trying to do is augment us as humans into this digital nightmare, so that we become a part of it. I'll never be a part of it, folks. It's ridiculous. You've only got to think about it common sensely. We should be developing as humans, not part human, not android, not fucking a digitoid or whatever that they're trying to turn us into, folks. And it gripes me, it gets me angry. And it gets me angry that, in particular, the youth are all accepting of this and looking forward to it being developed and looking forward to becoming transhuman, to getting to that point now where they don't need to use a console or a device, where they can simply be in that space, in that fucking matrix. And it's ridiculous. Who's to say that in 1,000 years from now, if we are left alone, that we haven't developed far beyond any of this ridiculousness? That's what I keep thinking. Yeah? Because there's going to be a point where this digital nonsense implodes on itself. There has to be a cut-off point for it, for its so-called intelligence. Yeah, because it can only learn so much from what we've put into it, if it's learning at all. I'm at twos and ones over whether we're just being fed a load of bullshit or not. But it is never going to supersede us, no matter what you're told, folks. But left alone, I believe that we can supersede everything that's ever been and ever was and yet to come. Well, there's no way that we are at the moment fulfilling our potential, our full potential, folks. It's ridiculous, our God-given natural potential. So that's all I wanted to just, encourage people just to think outside this matrix, outside this stupid box, and to just common sensely just think how ridiculous all of this nonsense is. Computers compute. Fair enough, they do a specific job, yeah. But then to say that it is going to become more intelligent than a thinking, feeling, natural life form is ridiculous. And all this stuff that they're spraying down upon us, this utility fog, this digital fucking diabolical dust, this nano dust with the so-called bots in it, the non-nano dust. I'm filming more and more and more. I can see it by sight, so it ain't all nano. It's just ludicrous, folks. And they're getting all this stuff inside us for too many nefarious reasons now for me to keep fucking going on about. But just have a think. Just have a think about the ludicrousness of the pairing of the words artificial and intelligence. You know, it's just a contradiction in terms, folks. It truly is. So I'll sit out this stupid fucking ban. And they've also threatened that whilst I'm on this ban, there's no distinct time limit whether I'm banned for a week or two. It's over a week now, whether it's for 2 weeks, whether it's for a month, or whether they're just going to stop me uploading altogether but keep the channel on. I don't know. But I have had a threat of termination during this period. So obviously they're going back through the videos, through my little back catalogue of videos, folks. And they'll be searching and looking for any reason at all that they can terminate the work that I've been doing. And if they do that, you know, then I have to, after all these years now, since 2011, I've dedicated myself every single day, all day long, and through the nights, folks, as you know, those of you that's watched me, those of you that have studied the research we've done and acquired the books that we've produced, know just how dedicated we have been to informing the populace that something's not right. You know, so maybe it's time for me to bow out. You know, I can't keep fighting these people. You know, perhaps I need to do something else, another tactic maybe. But that's it, folks. For now, moving up in a shot there. And with these thoughts from me, I kid you not, and these two, of course, the stalwarts that have been with me since the 10-year-old this year, aren't you, Nelly? Hey? I kid you not.